Well, this has turned out to be a very interesting development for me. Um, I created my response to Megasage and his video about Stephen Hawking and uploaded it onto YouTube and was about to go and put it up as a video response to his original video, and then of course realised when I tried to do so, comments had been disabled for this video, so I couldn't. Oh well, I thought, never mind. I stand by my points, and it's a shame that I can't directly link it to his video so that he could respond or other people could respond, but, well, never mind, I don't begrudge the time I spent making it because I was happy with what I said. I did, however, want to at least give Megasage the courtesy of knowing that I had done this and feeling like he had the ability to respond if he wanted to. So I sent him a contact request so that I could message him. Because when I did try to message him, I got a "you cannot message this person because they have put a contact block on." So unless I'm a contact of his, I can't message him. So I'm starting to form an opinion of this guy. He creates videos where he sort of effectively just sort of asserts things and yells his opinion about things quite categorically, including being quite rude about people, such as Stephen Hawking, who, like him or dislike him, has achieved quite a lot. But then doesn't actually give people the ability to respond to what he says. So I don't see that as someone who's very secure, actually, in the strength of their position. But I got a message back from Megasage, and I was like, oh, okay, well, let's have a look at what it says. And normally I wouldn't, go into reading my messages in a video, but this really compounds what I've just said about somebody who I don't think is very strong in their position. It starts off, seems quite reasonable. Regarding your request for friendship, contact and your rebuttal video, I see the problem is not Stephen Hawking or the way I say his name, well, say it right then, which requires no education, nor does it have any bearing on the evidence of what Hawking is and what he is contributing negatively or positively to the world. Well, fair enough. But the problem is your sodomy. There then follows a little sort of screed against me and everything I am and stand for as a gay man, which is, totally and utterly textbook, Christian, and Christian literalist, and this man doesn't know a thing about me, and he's made huge presumptions about the person who I am and why I have chosen to be gay. I love that one. But the one that stands out for me the most, and I find the most interesting, is where he says, "It's the easy regarding being gay. It's the easy way out to be the wimp in the modern world. You don't have to fight the bullies, and you don't have to chase the girls and lose." No, you see, Megasage, you're not describing me there. You're describing yourself, because at the end of this video, after you sort of said everything you had to say, you should not try to answer since friendship lock remains locked. So you can't comment on his videos, and you can't contact him, and what he will do if you try and get in dialogue with him is to contact you, but then make it impossible for you to reply. So he's doing the equivalent of sort of a child in school, where they sort of yell at you until you try and respond, and then they run away from you so that you can't say anything to them. It's just absolutely juvenile and immature. And I don't know why he thinks anything that he says in this message is going to make me be in the least bit persuaded of his position, seeing as all it is just complete pile of totally unsubstantiated assertions. Hell is real, sin is real, you are sinful because of your choices as a gay man. There was a little bit of content regarding why he is a bit scornful of Hawking's theory of multiple universes because he says he bypassed the peer review process, and I would be genuinely interested to talk about that with him, with Megasage, but no, well, I can't, and B, it seems like it would be a bit of a waste of time if I try to. But he also then goes on to say, you don't care about Hawking and his scientific theories. All you want is something that helps justify a universe with no God in it, so you can feel safe and not fear hell. Okay, I don't fear hell because I don't believe in it. Not because Stephen Hawking told me not to, but because there's no evidence to suggest there is a hell, and or any afterlife, or a God. So why would I be afraid of any of it? So I find the contents of this message to be, on the one hand, kind of slightly perplexing because I genuinely can't get into the mind of somebody who feels this way, nor to the point of someone who would write it. But I am particularly surprised at the cognitive dissonance of somebody who would say in a message that I am wimping out in the world by choosing to be gay, because I don't want to have to stand up and fight for things, and yet this is someone who will not actually engage with what someone is saying or do so openly. They refuse to let comments be made, they refuse to let people contact them, and they refuse to let videos be put in response to their videos. So this is not someone who I really think can call themselves a strong character, actually. So sadly, I think I'm going to possibly have to leave it there because I'm not sure where the dialogue will go, but I thought everyone would be interested to know. This has been Illuminati Primus saying, thanks for watching.